Sunday school teacher, I'm glad that you joined us for our time of study as we prepare. You know, this is important. Preparing is key to teaching God's Word, and I'm thankful that you are taking the time every week to dig and to study and to seek God and what He has to say to your members. And so I'm thankful for that. We're working today, getting ready for March the 20th. Remember, we're looking at the series that Jesus is more than enough for us. We're looking at the I am statements in the Gospel of John. The title of this lesson is Our Need for Protection. We're in John chapter 10. The point of the lesson, and I hope you don't skip over that. I hope every week you are constantly reminding yourself of the title of the lesson and the point of the lesson to stay focused in, to zero in on that point. And that is that Jesus is the only one who offers us ultimate protection. Well, let's look at this. Safety and security are important issues for all of us. That's one of the number one things that we deal with parents. The number one question that parents have today about schools and about churches and about recreational activities: are my children going to be safe and secure? Same is true for senior adults, even in nursing homes. Are my parents going to be safe and secure? Well, we have a need for protection, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. In the I am statement, Jesus uses that of being the shepherd. And the Jewish people understood sheep. That was part of everyday life. They understood sheep. They understood shepherds. They understood shepherding. So when Jesus talked about I'm the good shepherd, the people got that message. It was part of their culture. Now, we got to look back a little bit and make sure we got what's going on here. The background for this is that Jesus had healed a blind man, and that happened in chapter 9, the first part of chapter 9. And guess what? The Pharisees had gotten mad, and they had gotten mad at Jesus because Jesus had healed that blind man on a Sabbath. And so there was some controversy that was going on there. And so that's where we find ourselves in John chapter 10. And let's look at verses 7 through 10. There we read, Jesus said again, I tell you the truth. I am the gate for the sheep. All who ever came before me were thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. He will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they might have life and have it to the full. That verse 10 is one of my favorites. Jesus was making some very strong emphasis in these verses. When it says there in verse 7 that again I tell you, he was repeating himself. He was saying this is important. And he talks about the gate. Again, the Jewish people understood these terms, but we don't. When we think about gate, we don't